Hello, my name is Franky.
I'm Jane.
And this is our
Hi.
science project.
Yeah.
Okay.
A solid. A solid is something like something that you can touch and it doesn't, like your hand can't go through it. You know, this is solid. You know?
Okay. What are you guys' definition of a solid? Like in words, not.
Okay.
It's like a block.
Yeah. Say you got a bottle of water.
Like you see this? This is a solid.
Yeah, I'm a
Solid. Yeah.
75%.
This is solid. You're solid. This camera is solid.
Can you give us the definition of a solid?
Something hard, not like a stick.
This good.
Yeah.
Particles are angry at one another, so they vibrate because they can't get past each other.
Okay.
These people have flesh, and flesh is solid. Because if you were to take off their flesh,
Can you do me a favor? Can you like squish like the cheek or something?
okay, flesh, and if you were to take off their flesh, they would not take shape of a container. Am I right?
Yeah. Solid. It's like when you have a sandwich.
Solid is it has defined shape and volume. The particles in a solid are packed very closely together and are in a fixed state. Like this is a solid.
Feel you for something?
Yeah.
What is your definition of a liquid?
Something that's like wet and like separated in particles. So like water.
It can flow easily and is a fluid, and it's like that because see, if you go like that, which it wet into the cap, which you can see,
And it
You go
took
like
up
that.
the shape of the container.
it can it doesn't have a lot of all the particles are spread apart so that they can, Francois, go away. All the particles are spread apart so that it can flow easily. Thank you.
See this? This juice right here is a liquid, though it does have some solid in it. It is mainly liquid. If I was to pour it, see how easily the particles slide? It's because the particles, they are not compacted together.
Hello. So, the correct answer for liquid. Liquids have a definite volume, but no definite shape. The particles in a liquid are packed closely, but are free to move. So it's kind of like that.
Did you throw a stick at me?
No! Okay.
Gas has been things I'm like, well, like that, right? Sorry. Okay. And this is me. And then there's like little, particles, and they're all like spread out so they can all flow easily. And yeah, you fart gases.
A non-solid material whose atoms are scattered all over the place.
Good job. That's the most accurate definition I've gotten so far. Hi.
No. Jane, do you remember when you were a little girl?
Yes.
And do you remember what you used to think gas was? Farts. But there's a deeper meaning behind gas than just farts.
Really? Tell me about it. Yeah, gas is basically just farts.
The correct definition for a gas is also a fluid but has no definite shape or size. Gases will expand to take on the shape and volume of a container. The particles of gases move freely around each other. So, say my fingers are the particles of the gases, instead of a solid where it's like this, or a liquid where it's like this, it's like. Can you tell me the definition of plasma?
Why?
It's for my science project!
plasma. And then plasma is... What's plasma? Plasma's like...
Is it like a form of matter or something?
Yeah, it's like a form of
I'll give you a hint. It's something in between, like two of the kinds of...
Like peanut butter.
Peanut butter is...
Is a plasma.
It is?
Can you tell me the definition of plasma?
It's an organism.
Plasma? Are you sure?
No, I'm not. It's been a long time since that word has
I'll give you a
run through my mind. Yes.
Is something related to liquids, gas, that kind of thing?
Yes, it's liquid.
What is your definition of plasma?
What?
Plasma.
Plasma? Plasma. Hey!
So plasma is an ionized gas consisting of positive ions and free electrons in proportions resulting in more or less no overall electric charge.
Pencil!
Yikes.
The changes between a solid and a liquid is melting, so it's changing from solid to liquid, like ice. And the melting point is the specific temperature at which the melting occurs, which is 0 degrees Celsius for water. At the melting point, the particles of a solid move so fast that they break apart.
Between liquid and gas is called evaporation, which is the change from a liquid to a gas, as I just said. And there are two types of evaporation. There's evaporation and boiling. Ooh. And so evaporation only takes place on the surface of the liquid, while boiling takes place throughout the liquid. And the boiling point is the temperature at which... Did you just throw a rock at me?
Franky, just keep going. Keep going.
The boiling point is the temperature at which liquid boils. The boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius at sea level.
How do you change from a gas to a liquid? Well, there's one way called condensation, which is when the particles of a gas lose enough thermal energy to form a liquid, like the mirror after you shower, because the gas from the shower, the water vapor, goes onto the mirror and forms little droplets.
Do you know how liquids turn into solids?
Liquids turn into solids by either freezing, yeah, usually by freezing.
Good job. How, how solid can turn right into a gas?
Yes, it's called sublimation.
Go.
Good job.
Now can you guys transform into a liquid?
What do they do?
Okay, can you guys
Can
now
you guys
do a
be a gas for us?
What's a gas? Charles Fart.
That's good.
Francois, be a solid turning into a liquid. Okay, good. Now be a liquid turning into a gas.
Now be a gas turning back into a liquid. And now a liquid back into a solid.
Good. What about a gas turning into a solid? Whoa. What about a solid turning into a gas?
My definition of a solid is something that's hard, like
And now I'm like brown.
And
You know how white you look on here?
all we wanted to know was the definition of a solid.
A what?
Vincenzo, with your hands, can you describe the transformation of a solid to liquid to a gas to a liquid to a solid?
Solid is like not a wrap, but some wraps can be solid, but they're not. But no, it's solid.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna show you. Go away!
Can you tell us what happens to the particles when a solid transforms into a liquid, and then a liquid transforms into a gas, and then a gas transforms into a liquid, and then a liquid transforms back into a gas?
Heck no, you think I had an education as good as you guys are getting here?
Okay.
Show you guys another. Stop!
Hello there, can you tell me the definition? Ow! This is a blast!
To be a solid particles, and when I do, you guys are all gonna be
Okay. Let me just get solid real fast.
Well, hello there.
Okay, so a liquid is something that has... Francois, be quiet! Shush!
Hey, I should be in the bloopers.
Hey, no! Go away! What about that? Why don't you just go over there and try to...
Look, I can dance.
The correct definition for a gas is a gas is also a fluid but has no definite shape or size.
And definite volume.
Be quiet!
Francois, what kind of state of matter do you feel like right now?
Liquid.
Okay, good.